Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're doing a good old-fashioned luxury beauty haul. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. So as many of you know, I now have my online beauty consulting service, which is where you get the chance to talk to me one-on-one through a video chat. And you get my undivided attention and you can really just pick my brain about any beauty concern you might have, whether you've picked up an item and you're not really sure how to apply it or maybe how to incorporate it into your entire routine. I know a lot of people collect as much as I do, but sometimes it's hard to figure out how to piece together certain looks. That is where my service comes in. So if you want to make an appointment, click the link in the description box down below. All right, so the first items that I got here in my haul are from Chantecaille during the Chantecaille 30% off anniversary sale. I was so excited because, for years I've seen the Chantecaille sale happen in other countries, but this year with the Chantecaille Canada site, I was able to get a few items. I did restrain myself because I already have a lot of Chantecaille products in cosmetics, skincare, etc. So I really just cherry-picked a few items. And one of the first items I got here is a single eyeshadow. And this is the Cream Shadow Mermaid eye color in the shade Triton. This is a very beautiful cool-toned silver. I like these mermaid eyeshadows because it's a beautiful cream formula that almost has like a jelly cream to powder finish. When you put your finger in, you can almost see a little bit of bounce, and it's just really easy to use. You can just take your finger and swipe a bit of liner, a bit of mascara, and you're done. You can layer them as well, but I just like this really silvery, cool-toned eyeshadow look here. So this will be really great to mix in with my entire collection. I also got myself another Faux Cils Longest Lash Mascara. This is a really great mascara. It is on the pricey side, but with the 30% off, it was hard to pass up. I have an older one that I should definitely throw out. So now that I have my new one to replace, I have like a fully stocked mascara drawer. And then lastly, I also got one of their lip glosses. So I am new to their lip glosses, but they're actually really nice. It's a formula that's not too sticky, not too slick. I really enjoy this formula. So I got this shade here called Enchant because I love a pop of color. And this is really beautiful. It looks quite pink in the tube here, but this pink gloss kind of just adds a little wash of bubblegum pink. It's not too intense, so you can swipe it over a lip liner or a lipstick just to enhance this super pink cutesy lip gloss here. It also has a little bit of shimmer to it, but it's not gritty. It doesn't have that like chunky sparkle to it. It's just a really fun lipstick, or lip gloss I should say, and I just love looking at it in the tube with the pink. It's just so fun. It looks like a popsicle. Moving on to something from Tom Ford, which I haven't bought anything from Tom Ford in a while here. And I bought an eyeshadow that is not new, it's permanent, it's been around for a long time, and I've just been a slow poke to picking it up. This is the Nude Dip palette. This has been around for a while. I think it's a classic as far as neutrals are concerned, but it leans a little bit cooler. There are some colors here that are maybe like this one here is a little bit warmer, but overall it's more of like a neutral everyday with a hint of cool to it. I love the formula. It's super buttery and soft and very blendable. I considered wearing this today, but since my overall look is so warm, I went in with Suspicion because Suspicion is just like gold goddess bronzed color, but Nude Dip looks so pretty, and just I love the cool tone colors. They remind me of fall and cooler weather. Not that I want cold weather anytime soon, thank you. But I like the idea of having a very easy to use, more neutral, cool toned palette here. So this is Suspicion, and as you can see, it is literally night and day. Suspicion is so warm and so like the complete opposite of Nude Dip. but I really am looking forward to using this. So if you want me to use Nude Dip in a tutorial in the near future, leave a comment down below. Next up is something from Caudalie. Now, this is not new to me. I've owned this before in the past, and this is the Beauty Elixir Face Mist. Now, this smells outstanding. It smells like a spa. If you can think of the most relaxing, luxurious spa with that little fountain with the rocks on it running a little stream of water and that little music playing in the background, this is what this smells like. And it's been a bit tricky going to the spa as of late, so it's kind of nice to bring the spa to me. Now, when you look at the ingredients list for the face mist, it does list alcohol, but it's not the alcohol that we think of. It's a fatty alcohol, which is actually good for your skin, so it's not like rubbing alcohol. I think when we see the word alcohol in ingredient list for skincare, we think of rubbing alcohol, but if it's a fatty alcohol, it's actually good for your skin. Now, this does have quite a scent. If you think of like the Chantecaille Rose de Mai facial mist, the Chantecaille one is much more subtle. It's just rose, whereas this one here is a mixture of, it smells like essential oils and just flowers and a spa, so the scent is much more intense. However, I really enjoy it. If you're not certain about it, I would recommend getting the travel size one instead of getting the larger bottle. The reason I got the travel size one is because I have a lot of other face mists from different brands. I just like a face mist. It's very extra. It's definitely not something that everyone needs, but you know, midday when you're just feeling stressed or you're just feeling a little blah, it's kind of nice to just revive yourself a little bit. In fact, I feel like reviving myself right now. And you can, in fact, wear this over top of your makeup without it destroying anything. I wouldn't say that it's a setting spray for makeup in any term, but you can spritz this over top of your makeup and it'll stay in place. Okay, moving on is something from Diptyque. I love Diptyque. I love their candles. I love the packaging. I like extra, okay? And these candles are very extra. So I finally got myself the vanilla candle. I have a few scents, and vanilla is a scent that I love in general, so it made sense to finally buy the vanilla candle. Now I have to tell you that this smells wonderful. Even if you just unwrap the plastic and leave this in a room, the room will smell like the candle without even lighting it first. What's so wonderful and extra is when you open up the box, it gives you instructions for combinations. So it's telling me that I could create the atmosphere of a spice trading post if I light the vanilla candle and the cinnamon candle. How extra! This is exactly what I want from luxury, and this is exactly what I'm getting. I don't have the cinnamon candle yet, but I just love this. Like, here's a wonderful pairing you could create in your home. And of course, this smells like vanilla. So here we have the vanilla candle. This is the classic packaging. Every now and then for seasonal collections, they'll do special packaging like for the holidays and for spring. I went with just the classic packaging because what I love to do is once I burn the whole candle, I can put my makeup brushes or lip liners in it, and it makes your vanity look so amazing. Like, it takes your vanity from 0 to 100. Even if you don't have a Diptyque candle per se, if you have a clear glass candle of any kind, burn it all the way through, clean it, and then place your makeup wherever you do your makeup. And it just elevates everything. And it's just nice to take those little extra steps and extra moments to make yourself feel good and to just like enhance the beauty around you. So that's why I got this vanilla one here. I'm still leaving it to look pristine for the moment, but any day now I will burn it. Maybe I'll wait for autumn to start with the cooler months, and I might get this cinnamon candle as well to create this like spice trading post. Next up is something from Dior, and this is the Lip Glow Oil, and this is the shade Mahogany. So I think this is the third or fourth lip glow oil that I've gotten. I love this formula. I go back and forth between this and the lip maximizer as to which one's my favorite. The maximizer has that like tingling, plumping sensation. The lip oil doesn't do that. It's just like a very nourishing lip oil. So it's really nice to just slather on very liberally. Now this is color reviving, and when you see this tube of mahogany shade, it looks super intense, but it's really more subtle. Like some of the more cherry pink colors I find make my lips look more cherry and pink. This almost gives like a brownish pink color to your lips. So it won't be as dark as the tube, but it's just going to enhance your lips in a more browny shade. It's really nice. Like I said, like I have more of the pink and red colors, which is nice, but it's nice to go into something a bit more neutral. Sometimes what I do is if I'm wearing a lipstick all day and then like after lunch, I kind of want to revive my lips, but I maybe don't add more lipstick. I'll just go in with a color reviving lip oil like this, which will just enhance my look and almost transform it into something new. So I'm a huge fan of these lip oils. I think they're fantastic. Okay, moving on to something I've touched briefly on my channel. I bought myself this discovery set here from BDK Perfumes, and this is one of those brands that fabulously sells their samples. So I got this discovery set here with 8 samples, but there's also a sample pack of 4 samples, which is a bit more reasonable, but I was extra and I wanted to try a little bit of everything. I've tested out the fragrances, and there are 4 in here in particular that I really love. My personal preference for fragrance is something more gourmand. A warm, spicy, sweet vanilla scent is what I like to wear as a fragrance. So this is Pas Ce Soir, which is fruity and sweet, a little bit warm and spicy, but with a hint of woody notes as well. Pas Ce Soir has mandarin, I think some quince, a little bit of peppercorn maybe. It's woody. It's not going to be too sweet. It's not going to be like a fruity, syrupy vanilla scent. It has a little bit of that, but it's a little bit fresher, a little bit more floral with like white florals. And I think Pas Ce Soir has a hint of patchouli, not very much, but just like a little bit there in the background. Then we have Pas Ce Soir. This hits my gourmand receptors. I love that it's a red perfume. I love the red juice here. So this is vanilla, amber, like a warm, sweet, not like a sugary sweet, but like an overripe cherry maybe. Think of stone fruits left out in the sun, lots of vanilla. You also get a hint of violet. It's not a super floral fragrance in my opinion, but there is a little bit of violet there, which kind of lifts it up. So it's not the most syrupy sweet fragrance, but it does hit my gourmand vanilla receptors. Then we have Tabac Rose, which is so decadent. It's warm, it's vanilla, it's sweet. You get tobacco leaf and also, I swear, like a hint of chocolate as well. You get that really sweet plum, again with the stone fruit, that tobacco-y, chocolatey scent. It's definitely a heavy hitter, but I like these very gourmand, heavy perfumes. And then my last favorite is Velvet Tonka, which is lots of vanilla, tonka bean, a hint of like bourbon or rum, that sort of like very amber, sweet, a hint of wood, warm, spicy, sweet, the type of fragrance that I love. You also get a hint of almonds and maybe a little bit of rose, not too much, but there is some flower notes in there just to liven it up a bit. These are my personal favorites, and what's nice about the discovery sets is that they look nice on their own. This looks beautiful and luxury. I like when companies sell discovery sets, but not only that, but the samples themselves look nice. It kind of just elevates your sample, so it's not just like a loose little vial. These fragrances all remind me a little bit of like Coco Mademoiselle Eau de Parfum, Montguerlain Eau de Parfum, or Killian Angel's Share, that just like very decadent bourbon syrupy fragrance. So I don't actually have an affiliate link for this brand BDK Perfumes. I just wanted to share this with you because I think that they are fabulous, and I know that a lot of you also enjoy purchasing discovery sets, so this is a nice brand to shop online and discover. Next up is a skincare item. So this is from Paula's Choice. I bought this several weeks ago. So this is a retinol. This is the Intensive Wrinkle Repair Retinol Serum with licorice and kelp. This is a mid-level strength retinol. It's 0.1%. And this is the first retinol treatment or serum that I've tried that I do not hate. I have tried several retinol serums, and previously they have all broken me out. Like severe acne under the skin, always around the chin and neck, but also just like in random places. I know that there's a retinol purge that exists. A lot of people experience it, but for me, it was never worth it. I would try retinol. Even after one use, I would get acne, irritation. This is the first one that I'm using that I'm not seeing any acne or irritation. Now, I don't use it every single day. I'm still gradually building up to it, but I actually really enjoy it. And I think it's because it's not irritating. It's kind of a thicker oil. It's not, I don't know, I've tried gels, I've tried even prescription grade ones from the dermatologist, and I have hated all of them. I thought maybe I just won't be a retinol girl, even though I know it's really good for your skin. But this one here is fabulous, and I really like it. So I wanted to share that with you. It's the first one that I've tried that I don't hate. Let me know in the comments if you've experienced the retinol purge, or if you're doing different retinol treatments and you like them. I think for myself, I'm just going to stick with this one because it's working for me. And as much as I like to try new products because I have a channel, sometimes with skincare, I don't like to mix things up too much because once you find something that works, why would you change it up? Okay, so the last few items were sent to me in PR, but these are all my opinions. So the first here is also from Paula's Choice, the retinol I bought myself, but this they sent to me for free. This is their new Hyaluronic Acid Peptide Lip Booster. This claims to be an advanced anti-aging lip treatment that smooths away fine lines and keeps lips looking youthful, full with a powerful blend of moisture-attracting hyaluronic acid, firming peptides, and hydrating squalene. Now, I've only been using this about a week every night. What's really wonderful is the texture. This is sort of runny, but not too runny. I think we've all experienced lip treatments that are too liquidy, and you kind of just feel like they run everywhere and you smack your lips and it's gone. This is a really beautiful texture. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. It's a little bit more on the thick side, but not heavy at all. It makes your lips like instantly look more plump somehow. I don't know if it's the applicator, if it's the ingredients, but you do see a difference right away. They just look really lovely. I will keep using this every night because I just really enjoy the formula. I love how hydrating it is. I do think that my lips look a bit fuller when I apply it, so I'm just gonna keep applying it every night until I run out, and fingers crossed that this works really nicely because I've tried a lot of Paula's Choice. I've had products sent to me from Paula's Choice for free, but I've also bought a lot of Paula's Choice skincare, and overall I really enjoy the brand. So I have high hopes for this. Okay, and the last items here are sent to me from BareMinerals, and this is their new Blonzer. It's a cross between a blush and a bronzer. The three shades sent to me are Kiss of Pink, Kiss of Copper, and Kiss of Rose. So today I'm wearing Kiss of Copper. That's only what I'm wearing on my cheeks, of course, foundation and concealer. But I love a blush that gives me a mix of bronzer and blush. It kind of gives you your cheek but better. And this is what I'm wearing today. As you can see, this is sort of like a jelly formula. You can see that you can put your finger through if you push hard enough. So it's a really soft gel formula. And I think that the finish is so natural. Again, this is Kiss of Copper, and it gives me just enough warm hint of peach blush, but also with a bit of bronzer. and it just looks so natural. It also looks nice and luminous. It doesn't have like chunky glitter or anything like that. It just gives you that glow. And I think it comes from the warm side of this because it is that blush and bronzer 2-in-1, which I like. So it's just a really natural finish. I think this here, Kiss of Copper, is my favorite shade. They're all nice. I mean, Kiss of Pink is definitely more cool tone and more pink. So it could just depend on your skin tone and what you're looking for too. Kiss of Rose is also really pretty. And these actually are really wonderful as eyeshadows as well. So if you've started to travel a little bit, these are a good item to keep with you because you can just swirl your finger in, apply a bit of color, and then brush on this cheek color at once. It's nice to have a product that's multi-use, but also as far as the cheeks go, you don't always feel like applying bronzer and then blush as well. So it's kind of nice to have 2-in-1. Anyway, I am really happy they sent these to me because they're just such a beautiful finish. And I just have a sweet spot for blush that looks like bronzer. I think it looks natural and effortless and just always gives you that nice little glow. All right, guys, so this is my roundup of my luxury beauty haul. We've got some skincare, we've got some makeup, we've got some candles. It's pretty well rounded. So let me know in the comments what makeup items you want me to test out in a video. You know, I love to do lots of tutorials and mix and match with new and old items. I got some new releases, but a lot of these are just permanent collection because I love shopping a permanent collection. It's so much more leisurely and it's such a slower pace and less like high risk before everything sells out. So I just like to shop what's been around for a few years. If you're new to my channel or if you've been watching me for a while but you haven't yet subscribed, I highly encourage you to subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like. Those are all fabulous ways to encourage me here on my channel. So on that note, I think this is all I have for you guys for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you have a beautiful day and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.